evening, everybody. I gotta grab my planner. I don't even know what day it is without this thing. I just cleaned off my. I did a goal of the day, so I cleaned off my thing. So today is May 5th, 2025. It was a Monday. Been a pretty solid day so far. All the goals were to edit and upload video logs, brush teeth, morning video log. Didn't do that. Organize brown counter, organize white counter, a load of laundry, water the beans, water the sprouts and take photos, get hot dogs, watch DVD, record RLS3, and straighten out my shoes. I did not edit and upload any video logs, did brush my teeth, no morning video log, woke up late and was just groggy and like not feeling it. And I organized my counters, did a load of laundry, did water the beans, did water the sprouts, did not make hot dogs, did not watch TVD, did not record RL or RS, and we did straighten out the shoes for the night, so everything's like neat, tidy, orderly, everything's put away. Peace. Right? So I woke up around 11. I wanted to wake up at 7:30 and then went to go rest my eyes for 5 minutes and was asleep again. So that was something. So woke up, watered the beans, and then Corey wanted me to download. He bought me RuneScape Dragon Wilds. So I was downloading that, and then I organized all these coins over here. I had like a coin box and got 29.50 out of all the coins. So that was pretty cool. And then 9.50, 24.50, 24.50. I did that, and then I played RuneScape Dragon Wilds with him while I ate spaghetti. He made it, and then got off the game, went and cleaned Skips' water bin thing out. It was off, so I changed the filters on it and then refilled it with water, and then Ava and I talked. She was telling me our story, and then I used the bathroom. And then I came up and I organized my counters really quick before work because Ava was still doing something else. And then worked until 10:15, and then we got some McDonald's after work. We got a Big Mac, crushed it, and then Corey and I played some more RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and then I was like, I'm kind of over the game, like not like over for permanent, but for the day. It's just like there's a lot to do. It's a very overstimulating game. And I'm just like, ugh. And bro, my hair was on fleek today. I felt. Let me see. I really can't see from the side, but I kind of like the ponytail, honestly. Yeah, it was actually a pretty solid day. Hopefully, I made a video log last night. I feel like I did. I feel like I made one for Saturday as well. I feel like I'm not falling behind on video logs. It's kind of awkward. But yeah. Do I have any daily thoughts? Donald Trump talked about reopening Alcatraz, and I've been talking about something that people don't really understand. Alcatraz is American soil. Okay, so for context, I've talked about this like 3 times today, so I'm going to just go into the whole spiel. This will be the daily thought. Alcatraz is American soil, okay? Shipped goods from it. Let me look up location of Alcatraz Island. Well, I don't even know where it's at. In California. So you have to ship from California to Alcatraz. Let me see this map. Okay, how far away from... Okay, it's literally right off the coast of California. Like, yeah, literally just right there. Okay, cool. So, basically, Donald Trump has been very prolific in his use of protectionist tools. Tariffs, right? Tariffs are a great protectionist tool to protect industry within a country. The example I always use is if America has a huge t-shirt factory and they ship it all over the world, if China makes a t-shirt factory and can undercut the cost, America will place a tariff on Chinese t-shirts to balance out so they're worth more, right? The Chinese can't sell America t-shirts for cheaper than the American t-shirt factory and undercut the factory and make it shut down and lose all of this, right? So at least natively, the American t-shirt factory will be able to sell at a competitive price or better to the American people, right? Makes total sense. Tariffs are awesome when used properly. Blanket tariffs make no sense. I will say that. But Donald Trump has been prolific in his use of tariffs. One other protectionist tool that's been instated in America for decades now is called the Jones Act. If you don't know what the Jones Act is, it essentially, at its bare core, says that anytime you ship from American soil to American soil, the cargo ship you use has to have been made in America, and the crew manning the ship has to be all American citizens. So, from America to America has to be an American ship with American crew. Sounds good. Like, that sounds awesome, right? The issue is, nowadays, there's kind of three components to this, okay? They don't make American ships anymore. We don't make American ships up to the standard of the world ships, right? We just don't. And I don't think does America manufacture shipping vessels at all? Yes. The nation has 154 private shipyards. However, the focus on shipbuilding is currently on government programs. So we don't build shipping vessels. What does this mean? Ships for America Act introduced to revitalize shipbuilding. Great, man, great. 154 private shipyards. Shipyards. I feel like that's just a place where boats are. Are boats built in shipyards? I don't know this 100%, but today our nation's privately owned capacity to build ships through domestic production is largely focused on shipbuilding for government programs. So, basically, what that means is if it's largely focused on building ships for government programs like the Navy or the Air Force, right? It essentially means we don't build commercial shipping vessels. So, if we're going to ship from California to Alcatraz, there's no bridge. There's no helicopter. Like, you can't helicopter in fresh water. You can't plane in fresh water, right? You have to ship it, okay? In order to make this all make sense, I believe there's 3 major companies that own over 70% of the market or much more when it comes to Jones Act shipping, American soil to American soil shipping. They have a basic monopoly on the market, and there's no one else. No one else owns commercial American-made shipping vessels and hires American crew workers for these vessels to comply with the Jones Act. What I want you guys to understand is when the Jones Act is enforced, if a ship from America goes to, say, Hawaii, and it's a boat made in China, they will literally send the boat back. So you have to understand, if you're shipping from Washington to Hawaii, they have to go up to Canada, port, wait, and then deport to Hawaii to go from Canada to Hawaii. They have to do that to bypass the Jones Act. What this means is it would actually cause, I have this map up, it means that theoretically to ship to Alcatraz, they have to go through one of these companies. These 3 major companies that deal with all Jones Act compliant shipping. Okay? So that's a big issue. We don't have any commercial shipbuildings being built, any shipping vessels for commercial use being built. It's largely for the Navy, right? B, the companies that do have American shipping vessels and do man American crews have a monopoly on the market and can charge whatever the fuck they want. Okay? The third component is Alcatraz is one of the most inefficient prisons in American history. Like, it makes no sense for us to open Alcatraz. Like, literally none. Literally none. So, beyond being Jones, the protectionist tools are literally just screwing us. If this is even actually happening. Like, I would be astonished if he actually opens Alcatraz in full swing for any reason. I would be astonished. Okay? But, if he does, there's no fiscal way that we could actually make it Jones Act compliant. Okay? Unless Donald Trump and the federal government is willing to just dump boatloads of money into these 3 major companies that own the monopoly of Jones Act compliant shipping companies and force them to reopen Alcatraz. Okay? That's the main issues. Okay? They have a monopoly on the market. They can charge whatever. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me draw a parallel here, because this is a great point. 3 major companies who have a monopoly on the market, the government wants to do something and they're willing to charge whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, 3 major Jones Act compliant shipping companies, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Palantir, the same way for military spending. The exact same way for military. Let me see what my wife just texted me. She said, "You good?" "I'm great. I am making video log." Smile. Oh, I should type smiley face. Smiley face. "Are you good?" I'm gonna put on D&D here because I don't want to get distracted. So basically, he's putting America in another situation where we are going to have to waste, fraud, and abuse. It's not even waste, fraud, and abuse. It's just wasteful spending, because we're going and needing we're gonna need to put taxpayer funds into monopolistic, what is it called? Industries. No, not industries. Into a sector of America that has a monopoly. Okay? So we have to use these companies in order to restart Alcatraz. And it's the same way we have to use Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Palantir for military equipment. We have to use them. Because there's no one else. There's no competition. So you can't just go and use a different shipping company that's cheaper. No, you're getting cornered in the market. So my point is, it's very bad for the average taxpayer because it's just wasteful spending. It's just waste. It's like any logical person who would look at this could clearly see, clear as day, just waste. It makes no sense. We don't build American shipping vessels for commercial use anymore. We don't have American crews outside of these 3 companies. And we're just going to dump boatloads of money into these 3 companies. Taxpayer dollars. Just burning money, dude. And it's in the grand scheme of the American budget, the American government budget. It's not going to be a lot. I'm going to guess in a year, maybe $1 billion. Maybe. Okay? Maybe $1.5 billion. In the grand scheme of the American budget, not a lot. That's $1 billion, dude. Like, that's $1 billion. And he wants to reopen Alcatraz with it. For what? For what? It is one of the most inefficient prisons ever. And it's like, I can only imagine he's talking about doing this for a headline. Because logistically, makes no sense. And that's all I wanted to say on that. So I'm going to set some goals for tomorrow. And then we're going to head and probably play some video games before going to bed. So brush teeth. I need to make a morning video log. I'm going to star it today because I didn't make a morning video log this morning. And then fold laundry. Organize Ava's laundry. Let me think. I'm gonna write office, and then I'm gonna write yard work. Haven't done that in forever. I'm gonna also write adjacent to that one. Invite Josue. Tomorrow's my day off. Invite Josue, and then do that. And then I feel like there's something else I wanted to do tomorrow. Tuesday. Dude, I want to watch fucking Vampire Diaries, bro. 6 stars by it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to watch some Vampire Diaries, bro. And I just haven't had the chance. Let me think. God, I've been putting off recording RLRS 3 for forever, dude. I don't even know why. I just haven't uploaded a video besides video log. I need to edit and upload video logs. Upload video logs. Let me see where I'm even at on them, because I haven't really checked. Like, I got really ahead there for a little while, and then just kind of stopped following up on it. It looks like one's gonna get uploaded tomorrow, and then that's it. So that's all I got. Comments on those, pretty cool. This has 2 comments. I don't know if I responded to this. Oh no, it must, because it's Peanut, right? Yeah. 91 subscribers. That's pretty sick. Yeah, my video looks like 22 views, 26 views. That's so wild. We're finally on the good camera quality, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so I'll need to edit and upload video logs tomorrow for sure. For sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I want to record RLRS. I'm just gonna write water sprouts plus photo, and then yeah, I'll figure out if I want to add any more later. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole day. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful May 5th, and I will talk to you all tomorrow morning. Have a good night.